Hello everyone, this is Carson back again, and I'm back again with another Hot Wheels collection update video. Before I start opening up these mystery models here, I do need to give off two disclaimers. So I went to the tour, as you saw in the live stream. It was honestly kind of disappointing. I thought it was going to be like the actual tour that they promised to reschedule, but I asked the employees like when the actual tour in Grand Prairie was going to be. Well, actually, no, I thought it was in Garland again, but no, it's in Grand Prairie from what I found out. And they said that it's in Grand Prairie again, and it will be on August 3rd. And I'll be with my dad that weekend, so my dad's going to get a chance to see the Dior too. My mom got her chance last year when I filmed myself at the Legends tour last year. Well, my dad's going to get his chance in Grand Prairie. Well, and then my second, and disclaimer number 2. I did not get all the mystery models. I was apparently so trigger happy that I missed out on number 8. Well, that's okay because it's not a rare casting. It's the Superbird. It's not rare, so I can always go to another Walmart and just get another one. No, not another one, and just fill in the void for it. Now then, with that out of the way, I'm going to go in backwards numerical order of the cards. I'm going to save the rarest one for last. So let's start off with number 12. Now, before I get started, I want to show you guys, this is going to be really hard to see because of the lighting, but I'm going to read it to you guys. The code for the lap sign says 68, and I thought that was a nice little reference. 1868, so I thought that would reference like the 50 years of Hot Wheels that they went through. 558, so I thought that was a nice reference. And put on your tinfoil hats, everyone, because I think these names might be a reference too. I could be wrong though. But anyways, I know this is Indy Oval. I checked the code in the back, as you might have seen in the video in the live stream, and it's really dark, so I can't really show the code. Some of you guys may remember this one as DW1 Dan Weldon, the infamous crashed Indy Oval course race car. That's what I remember this casting for, Dan Weldon's crashed car. But yeah, I love the render on this one. This one looks pretty good. Let me test roll this. Okay, it rolls okay. This is probably one of the few instances I've ever seen a mainline car being released on the Mystery Models series simultaneously, so that's pretty cool. Heard it's going to be released in red in the mainline series in the J case assortment. So that's pretty cool. Still need to get a motorized turntable so you guys don't get bothered by my fingers. You just want to see the car close up, don't you? So that's Indy Oval 500. Next up is actually a car that kind of resonates with my father. I'll talk about the story about this one. The Datsun 240Z. It is this one right here. Is it 240Z? Yeah, it's 240Z. I do not keep up with real cars. I'm more of a fantasy specialist. There's only one fantasy car in this series. This is the render of the 240Z. And I'll get to that near like the climax of the video. But this is not what this is close to what the Datsun 240Z looked like, what my dad had. His was blue, but in terms of physical model, I think this is what it looked like. It was probably a different year. I don't know what year this one was. This one that they modeled off of. But I know this is my dad's first car, so I may have to show this to him once I finish the video. Oh yeah, let me test roll it. Okay, rolls good. Just making sure because I don't want to end up with a messed up car. Otherwise it may get ripped off. This one is number 11. No, not 11. 10. That is the 10 block Ford Fiesta, or Ford Fiesta as they now call it. Or 12 Ford Fiesta. I always call it the 10 block Ford Fiesta. That's why I remember this casting for. Here's the render sticker. And I think this is one of the first race day cars to be, race series 2 mystery models cars to be shown. Or prototypes to be leaked, to be exact. I remember when the casting first got released, it had like a two-tone base, like where it was like one part was black and one part was white. So I thought that was kind of interesting that they would put that in. Let me test roll it. Okay, it rolls okay. This design looks pretty good. Very, very track-like. Here is number 9. It's the 2010 Chevy Impala. This one right here. I don't know if you can see it. Probably my camera has trouble focusing. I seriously need to get a camera instead of using my phone. Although the import hassle may take a long time. Just because I want to get it straight to the point. Here is the render of the car in the sticker. And let me test it. Let me test it first. Okay, it rolls good. The orange looks very nice on this one. I feel like it's missing a couple things, even though I could be so wrong. Because I'm looking at the render, it looks like it's got more blue than orange. And I think the orange should be a little bit darker, but oh well, it is what it is. I mean, we got our car. And we're skipping number 8 because I missed out on that model, as I disclaimed in the video. I'll get it another day. Here is number 7. The Ford GT LM. I think it's LM. No, it's Ford GT. Some people call it Ford GT LM. Some people call it Ford GT. Like, some releases call it GTLM. Some releases call it GTLM. Here is the render. This looks really beautiful. This is a beautiful casting. This is actually one of a few real cars that I actually like. Well, I wouldn't... yeah, some of them are real. Like, one car I remember seeing is the Infiniti G37. That one is real, I know for a fact, because my mom drove that one. But this one, I think, was a race car. I don't know. I don't do much research into these fantasy... Well, not fantasy, like, into these real cars, so I don't do much research into them. But I do know, like, some of these are real. I know, like, the Ford Fiesta was real, because I've seen videos of it. Alright, number 6. This is right here. I know it's a BMW. It's a BMW M3 GT2. Here it is. Here's the sticker render. And the car. I just noticed the wing has a I think they showed it on the render. The wing is a plastic insert, which that's kind of interesting. The wing is white. I'm going to take a look at the render. Oh yeah, it is white. Look at that. It is white. Think it didn't look at it close enough. It is white. That's really cool. Yeah, nice BMW colors. It really pays tribute to the BMW as a whole. And I know this series is pretty popular with collectors since a lot of these are real cars. Number 5. This is a casting I haven't seen in a long time. Number 5 is this green one right here. It's a Cadillac LMG. I don't think I reviewed this one on my channel at all. Or no, maybe I might have. When I got those, one day when I got one of those masses of Hot Wheels that my dad got me. Here is the render. It's nice to see this one come back. I wasn't thinking they'd bring this one back. I think I saw this one in Gran Turismo on the PSP, which is nice. Oh, and I just noticed the wing is metal again. Oh, it's a little bent. It's a little, if you look at it, it's, from a glance, it's like a little uneven. I'm going to take it up to the wall because it looks a little uneven. Oh yeah, I need to test roll the BMW just to make sure it works. It's a little rough, but it works. Let me test roll the Cadillac. Nice and smooth, as it usually is. It's a very smooth roller, even though it's not a track performer. On the render, it looks like an enamel green, but this is a metal flake green. Yeah, the wing looks a little bit bent. It might have been from manufacturing or how it came out in the mold, from the cast mold. That's my dad's phone freaking out in the background. If you're hearing a dinging noise. So just ignore that. Very nice to see this one come back. Very nice to see this casting come back. I haven't seen this one in a long time. I think it's been since, I'm trying to think of how long it's been since I've seen this casting. It's probably been since 2015 or, I could be wrong. Maybe 2016. It's been over almost 3 years since pardon the interruption. That was my friend calling me. I don't know what is getting interrupted. I had to take a call. But this is the only fantasy casting that is in this series. And this is Circle Trucker. Here's the render. Looks a lot like one of its past releases. And we're gonna check it out. Well, I think I have that. I also have that release. Yeah, I think I do remember having that past release. That old first release that it had back in 2011. So yeah, that's a pretty cool casting to have in this series. Don't have much to say about this one, but this one looks really cool. Now on to the 3 rare cars. This first one is the first 2 are silver chase. This one is number 3. It's a Acura NSX. There's a lot of versions of the Acura NSX that I see. This one I think is the one that I most commonly see in the main line. Here's what the render looks like. And that's a silver chase, obviously, as I stated before. Just had to reiterate that. I don't know why I reiterate a lot of things. It's been a while since I've seen this one. Surprised they made this one rare. It's got the lace wheels. Hang on a second. I'm going to shut the door so you guys don't hear that dinging noise. Hopefully you guys don't have to hear that, the dinging noise, the ding ringtone that my dad has on his phone. He's been getting emails left and right, text messages. Hopefully that muffles up the noise, but anyways, I'm going to get back to this car. This casting used to have a plastic wing insert on the back, and and it used to have a plastic wing insert, and now it's been molded to the casting. I remember getting this casting, like when it first got the mold, the metal wing mold, which is pretty cool. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this one. Let's move on to the next one. Number 2 is the Dodge Viper SRT 10 ACR. That's number 2. That's actually the one that you see in the very front of the package. It's this yellow one. And I see that it's got Wi-Fi. Hope I see Wi-Fi's on this one. I could be wrong. It doesn't look like it has Wi-Fi wheels, which is kind of contradictory to its release. There's the render. Yep, it doesn't have Wi-Fi wheels. It just has the MC5 wheels. But it still looks good regardless. It looks very sporty for its series that's being represented in. And I'm just test rolling the Acura and Circle Trucker. And I'm going to test roll this guy. Let's see how he does. It scrapes a little bit, but it scrapes a little bit on the fenders in front, but I don't think it's that noticeable. Like once you put it on a carpet surface, it won't be that noticeable. Yeah, this is a very nice casting. And the last one, I'm sure this is one that everyone's been waiting for. It's this gold one right here, the one that's been blacked out with the question mark. It is a, I'm gonna try to not butcher the name, Huracan, Huracan Super Trofeo LP 622. It's this one right here, and you're gonna see what it's gonna look like. Here's what the render looks like. Alright, it looks gloss black. It looked gloss black when I first saw it, but it looks like, now it's like satin black. It's like a flat black. If you look at it like on the light, it's like a satin, like flat black, which is like a it's like pearlescent. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but wow, this one looks very good. I definitely underestimated this one. Not a fan of the real cars. Simply because I don't have much experience with them, because the fantasy cars I grew up with. But this one looks really good for a gold chase car for the Mystery Series. And I could be wrong, but I think this car is supposed to have decals in the back. I could be wrong though, but I don't think it's supposed to. But comment down below. I could be wrong. Now I'm so happy I found this one, especially on the first run. Unlike what I had to do with Bone Shaker, where I got him for my birthday, where I had to like go to a convention to get him, and and then I had to try several times for the other castings. Track Hammer I had to. Well, it only took me one try to get Track Hammer, but Futurismo I had to try a few times for. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll try to find the Superbird I'll try to find the Superbird eventually. It'll be very easy for me to find that one. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. The signature car of this video is the Cadillac LMG. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe as usual. Take care. Bye.